What happens when beauty learns to move at 150 miles per hour? In 1961, Jaguar unveiled something the world had never seen, a machine so graceful, so impossibly perfect, that even Enzo Ferrari called it the most beautiful car ever made. It wasn't just a car. It was a sculpture, one that could move. The Jaguar E-Type wasn't designed by a stylist. It was crafted by an aerodynamicist, Malcolm Sayer, a man who believed math could be art. Every curve of the E-Type was shaped by wind tunnels, not pencils. Its long bonnet, low stance, and teardrop tail weren't just for show, they were born from physics, then perfected by passion. And yet, when you looked at it, it didn't feel engineered, it felt alive. Beneath that elegance lived a beast, a 3.8-liter straight-six engine derived from Jaguar's Le Mans winning D-Type. 265 horsepower. 0 to 60 in under 7 seconds. Numbers that turned highways into racetracks and made the world rethink what fast really meant. But what made the E-Type truly special wasn't its power. It was its presence. When it drove by, time slowed. Conversations stopped. Cameras clicked. It wasn't transportation. It was temptation. Inside, the E-Type was a love letter to British craftsmanship. Polished aluminum, toggle switches, leather so soft it felt tailored. Every inch of it whispered romance and rebellion at the same time. You didn't just drive it, you became part of its story. But the E-Type wasn't about luxury or prestige. It was about accessibility. In an era where speed belonged only to the rich, Jaguar gave the world a supercar for half the price of a Ferrari. And that changed everything. It made performance beautiful, and beauty attainable. As years passed, the E-Type evolved, 3.8 to 4.2 liters, coupe to roadster, then the V12 that roared through the 70s. Each version carried the same DNA, long, low, and endlessly seductive. Even when emissions and regulations dulled its rivals, the E-Type remained timeless. It was never about trends. It was the trend. But beauty has its burden. By the mid-70s, the E-Type faded into history, replaced by newer designs and faster machines. Yet its legacy refused to die. Every sports car that followed, from Aston Martin to Ferrari to the modern F-Type, owes something to that silhouette. That perfect balance of aggression and grace. Today, when you see an E-Type glide by, it doesn't feel old. It feels eternal. Because some designs don't age, they inspire. It's more than a car. It's the moment the world realized that speed could be beautiful, and beauty could be fast. The Jaguar E-Type didn't just change the roads. It changed the way we dreamed about cars. And even now, more than 60 years later, that dream still lives, in every curve, every echo, every glance that turns when one passes by. This is more than history. This is art on wheels. This is the Jaguar E-Type, where beauty learned how to move. You're watching Gearloom, where legends never die, they're reborn in steel and speed.